catching up with the guys behind the camera. We got Dave and Adam.
Next to the laboratory. Your own ass so much your head's a suppository. You're a posh little cunt, I'll leave you dead by your pottery.
Rich, what's going on in your life? No house, no money, no car, no wife. I see how you live and it can't be nice with teeth so yellow and skin so white.
He's thinking, I'm so freaking fast, I'm so kicking ass. Don't stop, no hope, I'm so freaking ass.
You said I'm a head case, nuts, but check out your ears, FA Cup.
So first clash done and dusted. One of the judges is joining me now after the fight. I got Binky with me. What's going on, Binks?
What's going on? Alright, Cluedo, how's it going?
Cool, man. So flow, content, delivery. It's over. Lokes versus Tommy Trouble. Who, in your opinion, took that first clash? Lokes or Tommy Trouble?
I could go for each round at the time. Like the first round, to me, Loco was just the flow and continuity was good.
Yeah.
Tommy come in the same round with one banger. Locals were heavy all the way through.
Yeah.
Second round, it felt like it was like Locals intimidating him, just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
The same again, continuity off Local. Tommy would come with one or two. Third round then, Tommy come with a little bit more, three or four. Local's continuity all the way through. Local for me, the whole thing.
So local, yeah?
Yeah, local.
Local took it for you first round. That's
it.
Binky's call, yeah?
That's me calling
All
local.
right, cool. So second of our judges, Jane Oriel. Jane, it's done, it's over, first round. Who do you think took the first round, Local or Tommy Trouble?
Oh, it was, I think it's Lokes.
Yeah?
Tommy, we found he took quite a lot of time to actually reach where he was going before delivering one or two really good killer lines.
Yeah.
But Lokes for me.
Lokes for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Flow, content and delivery, you just nailed him, do you think?
Yes, they were both insulting to the highest degree.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone was just in stitches with it. It was, everyone did really well.
Yeah.
But I think it was the sheer variation of insults that Lokes was pulling out of his bag that did it for me.
Cool.
Very entertaining.
So Jane Oriel's pick, Local for the first round, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you, Jane. Third of our judges joining me now is Supreme. So, brother, what are you saying? It's done and dusted.
Well,
Local
yes.
Tommy Trouble.
Yeah.
Who won the first round? Who won the first clash for you?
Going through the rounds and that, obviously, Tommy started first, and going into it, it sounded pretty good. And then when Local came back, with the answer, it was a bit more hard hitting.
Yeah.
Tommy had some wicked lines, but I think the delivery of it was just a bit disjointed where Local, he was just rolling them off, bam, bam, bam. The flow was a bit more organised.
Yeah.
But with Tommy, then he's got his wacky style, the way he's moving around,
Yeah.
the way where Lokes was just bam in the face.
Just straight delivering it.
Yeah. Second round, Tommy came up with some good bars. But then Local just came back again. Do you know what I mean? It was like he's climbing uphill. By the third round, it was just like, both of them you could see had their third round, which was their hard hitting round, which was I think was Tommy's best round. But then when Local came back again, it was just like.
So for you, the winner of the first clash, Local versus Tommy Trouble. You're saying Lokes, yeah?
I'm going with Lokes, yeah.
All right, enough respect, bro.
All right, safe.
Okay, so joining me now is the second of our special judges. We got Supreme. What's going on, brother? Cool. So it's the second of the first round clashes. We got two of the EOM guys going head to head, Blue Magic and EY Easy. We had Local and Tommy Trouble first of all. How do you think this clash is going to differ from the first one that we were here a couple of weeks ago?
I just think that with them knowing so much about each other and things like that, and they're very funny punchline spitters, so I think this one obviously a bit more anticipated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it has been one of the most highly anticipated draws of the first round. Now, going back to when we drew the draw on Radio Cardiff Live, there was a bit of controversy at the time. What's your opinion of some of the guys that have that dropped out of the clash? First of all.
Well, I mean, me personally, as a person, I just believe if you commit to something and you say you're going to do something as a man, then you should just follow through. If you don't, then you just
losing
unreliable,
face, yeah.
losing face.
Losing a bit of respect, yeah.
I mean, bit shook, whatever you want to call it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but other than that, clash still going on, it's still looking great, so.
Yeah. So there's been a couple of guys stepping in. How familiar are you with these new guys that are stepping in, Maceman and Reaper?
I know Reaper, I met Reaper before, he's sick, he's vicious as well.
Yeah.
So I know he's going to bring something to it. I heard about Mace like from years ago, innit? But never really heard him until he done his warm-up the other day.
Yeah. And
obviously he's bringing it.
Yeah.
He's serious.
Rating that, yeah?
Yeah, he's serious.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean? Like say for instance, his warm-up is better than the person he's replacing.
Okay.
Now you've got to be real with it. So to me, it's a win-win situation.
It's a good look for the tournament.
Definitely.
It's strengthening the tournament.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how are you going to be calling this one? What are you looking out for?
Like I'm gonna try and keep a straight face, innit? These two are gonna be rolling, innit? So I gotta get that straight first. Okay. And then I gotta judge the rest of it. But yeah, same thing. Delivery, punchlines, like who's making me laugh, originality, creativity, that same thing. But you know, judging by the warm-ups, you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm looking forward to it, man.
Me too.
Let's get down to it. What's going on, everybody? Back again, it's DJ Kudo reporting for Talk of the Town Clash Championships. Joining me on the sofa is one of our special guest judges, Jane Oriel. What's going on, Jane? Good to catch up with you again. So we caught up a couple of weeks ago now for the first clash, Tommy and Loco. That's all kind of settled now. The video's gone out. What's your review? How did you see that going down?
It's so funny to get the two funniest MCs head to head.
In the first clash,
It's just going to be hysterical all the way through.
Yeah.
Entertainment value, I thought it was very high.
Definitely. So this clash, we got two of the EOM guys going head to head, EY Easy and Blue Magic. What are you expecting from this one?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be below the belt. I'm sure about that because Blue Magic, he had personalised insults for everybody of the kind I've never heard before.
Yeah, he did a good clash video,
Yeah,
good warm up with EY Easy in there.
Yeah, and EY Easy, I'm sure he can give as good as he gets as well. He's got more of an American approach, I think. A lot of American one-liners, and I'm sure that.
Yeah, you saw in his warm-up video, it was more of a kind of a cappella style, just kind of hip-hop flow.
Yeah,
how are you going to be judging this one? What are you looking out for?
I think originality, because there's so many things that can be repeated in slightly different phases for the different guys. But I think it's going to be originality and of course the good killer punchlines.
Cool. Okay, so second up, joining me is the second of the EOM guys. It's EY Easy. What's going on, brother? Everything cool?
Cool.
Yeah, man. No. Obviously, you've been drawn against one of your crew members, one of your boys, Blue Magic. What's EY Easy's approach to this? Is it going to be like a no holds barred event? Yeah.
No, it's like I don't know. It's a bit like everyone thinks where it's your brethren and that's going to be easier. You got more dirt on him. Yeah. But it comes to the point where like you got that much respect for your brethren that you don't want to say certain things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying.
Like,
you don't want to go too deep on it
yeah,
because it's a public kind of thing.
So like, obviously, I wouldn't want to air anyone's business like that or saying, do you get me?
So keeping it professional, okay. Now, there's been some guys have already dropped out, some new guys stepping in. First of all, what's your opinion on the guys that have dropped out? And then, second of all, what do you think of the calibre of the artists that are stepping in to replace them?
I mean, the guys who dropped out, I can see why a few of them did it, wherever. I don't know why.
It's a lot of hard work. It's more like Loco was saying in the other pre-clash warm-up. It's more work than you think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah? It is hard work, believe it or not. Like I've been blessed in a way that I've had enough time, you get me, to think about, because I found out with Blue the same time as Loco found out with Tommy. I've had more time.
That's right. Yeah.
Than that clash. So.
Yeah. So the calibre of the guys stepping in, because we got Reaper stepped in and also Maceman now recently. What do you think of those guys?
Yeah, I mean they're good artists. I mean like they're obviously well established in the Cardiff scene, like, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to see what they're like when it comes to the battle, when you strip away the beat and they're punch for punch. You know?
What do you think of all the hype and the build-up so far surrounding the clash? Do you think it's a good look?
Yeah, I reckon it's good. But I think like there's a bit too much spaces between
Between clashes,
everything, but that's not nothing that is kind of unpreventable really, unless you say this is the event, and if you're not ready for that, then you automatically forfeit or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right then, be easy, enough respect. Good luck for the clash, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Cluedo back again, reporting for the Talk of the Town Clash Championships, and joining me this time is one of the EOM members himself, Blue Magic. What's going on, Blue? Everything cool?
Yes, good.
Everything good, yeah?
Good, man.
Good to catch up with you, man.
And you.
Now, this is one of the most highly anticipated clashes of the tournament so far. Two of the EOM crew members going head to head. Has there been any bad feeling counting down to this, or has everything been cool between you guys?
Everything's been cool.
Yeah.
Me and Isaac battle all the time anyway, you get me? From the same clique, same ends, so it's just good vibes.
So I noticed you kept it cool with you appeared in the clash warm up as well.
Yeah, that's why he didn't say nothing about me and his, and I didn't say nothing about him and mine, innit?
Cool.
Keeping it for the battles.
If you hadn't have been drawn against EYEZ, who else would you have rated your chances against in the first round, do you think?
I wanted to battle local, I did.
Locals, yeah?
Because, yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because I've ripped bars from him already, so I've got some good punchlines for him.
Okay, alright, cool.
I'm DJ. This is the second clash, the Talk of the Town TV Clash Championships. We've got Blue Magic from Cardiff.
Big up.
We've got EYEZ from Cardiff also. These two are part of the same crew as well, EOM, so there's a lot of hype about this clash here. As usual, the special guest judges. This time we've got Cluedo filling in for Binky, Jane Oriel, and Supreme, CEO of Wall Street. So, I have to flip the coin now. Heads or tails?
I'll go tails.
Heads. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
We're both good mates, so I ain't gonna rip you hard, nah. Here goes the rules. You get crowd reaction, little bit of laughter. I'll run up in his crib, suffocate this kid when he's in the bathtub, kick his girl down the hole. This is Sparta. Oh! See, Blue Magic got nothing on beige magic. I was the guy who was born a babe magnet. I'm crazy, cannibal mask in a straitjacket, 2 doctors got me on a cart, wheeling me away backwards. But that doesn't take away the fact that he's a Malaysian shoemaker. He's getting a little mad because I'm exposing his true nature. I would ask how many girls will come home with you later, but I don't think they'll be comfortable with 8 of your relatives on old bits of newspaper. Yeah, I know this dude. It's like I got weed, how I roll with Blue, until he bought a pair of gay pink high tops and those fucking bowling shoes. When it comes to sex, Blue doesn't have any stamina. I know a girl called Jess who called him a pussy when he was banging her. He's underrated, so it's hard for him to get views. He sucks so much dick that his feet hardly get used. When I heard it was against you, I'll admit it weren't the best news, but then I thought, wait, haven't you just finished sharing a bedroom? People out to Blue, but this ain't the one that they ordered. They was thinking more along the lines of Beyonce's daughter. And he's just mad because his little brother's cooler than him. And he left his mum's house sooner than him at the time.
That was cute. I like that. Right, yo. Listen, Isaac Johnson. Even your name's gay. Isaac Johnson. What a coincidence. So did your mum. I guess that's where they get the phrase from, like mother like son. Every one of your bars are gay and they're all dead. You wear a flat peak to cover that 4 times forehead. Your hairline 6 inches away from your eyebrows. I'm like, how the fuck do you ever link girls on a night out? Listen, me, I pull the fitter girls. Pretty fitty stripper girls. Stripping in a stripper club and I don't even tip the girls. There's always a minger trying to block it back end. I know I can count on eyes to link one of their fat friends. Yeah, Isaac's fat friend. The one who puts the Mac 10 on Shamu looking bitches, trickles dribbling their back bed. The moral of the story is, when you go and link a hussy, every fitty knows a fatty and Isaac just isn't fussy. He used to be a fat kid himself. He's got the bone structure of a champion elf. Now this skinny little Willie's doing bad for himself, for fuck's sake you could wear an elastic band as a belt. True stories. One time, me and him went to soda bar, right? Isaac dropped an ecstasy tablet and went out of sight. 4 hours later, this little dickhead appears in the light and says, Blue, I'm having the best night of my life! Oh my God. His chin was clutching his chest, he was gurning covered in sweat, and every girl he walked past, he seemed to, I think it was his future wife. By the way, your body odor got us banned from going soda. He likes to get girls pissed because they won't bone him sober. And on top of that, your girl is so fucking stupid and fat, she thought an iPad was a tampon with an iPod attached. See, the girl has got a bucket. Every time you try to fuck it, it looks like Homer Simpson's about to eat a party sausage. Time.
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. Yo, I know a few girls who had sex with Blue. Told me he lasted just a minute or two. So I know that must be horrible, Blue. Premature ejaculation is a problem for you. I'm Blue. He was an angry little child. He used to scream, break toys. Grew up, started running around with the estate boys. He's not that big at the moment, so I won't say that he takes roids, but he took so many dicks in his ass that his farts don't even make noise. He signed up for eHarmony, and the only match he had was a bottle of mouthwash and a pair of knee pads. He quit weed, so there's no more smoking cess, but my advice to Blue is that he needs to get his nose arrested. Yo, he got no style. He'd probably get a punch off a Gok Wan, and his calls would probably get rejected by Oxfam. You go on like you got a lot of strippers on lockdown, a lot of bitches on lockdown, you took a stripper home one time and did not bang. Something about your face just reminds me of Avatar. And the name Blue makes me think he was raised on the cattle farm. He rides to the restaurant with his missus on the handlebars, and there's one place that you'll never find that bitch, the salad bar.
Why the fuck am I battling EY? This half black she guy. The one with the peanut as small as his gene fly. Your bar's a gay damn, you're nothing but fake fam. Look, it's Darnell off Big Brother wearing fake tan. Because you really need to change your game plan. I know everything there is to know about this waste man. He's been a faggot since he came from the womb. Your mum still gives you pocket money when you tidy your room. You're broke as fuck. You know this one in every crew, the type that if you got a smoke, then he's chilling with you. So check it, you're a bum, a faggot, and a fucking buffoon, and true. Don't you still owe me like 50 quid from last year? For fuck's sake, Shay, I was pure vexed when I spoke to him like I don't want to battle an undercooked Ethiopian. This thick prick got a big lip and he swallows cum. You look like a light-skinned Bubba from Forrest Gump. He's still a virgin, so he ain't got much experience, but he's adamant that he fingered a girl in college once. By the way, it should be illegal to be black and ginger and have the facial features of Smeagol. But you could be the face of McVitie's Jaffa Cake. Your eyes are popping out your head like you just dropped the grammar base. Have you seen his mama's face? Cover it for Allah's sake, she should change her faith and switch over to the Islamic race. You look like hobo with a fade high met queer eye for the straight line. You wear stilettos when it's late night and pray on drunks to rape twice, and if the HIV don't kill this pussy, then the AIDS might. You and Little Beezy like to rub each other's pee-pees while listening to Ricky Martin CDs on repeat. You like to dress up as Barbie and Ken on a weekly, have sleepovers and hold out your little pinkies and drink tea. You look like motherfucking E.T., you motherfucking he-she, and when I win, you'll piss your pants and then I'll call you E-wee.
Yo, it's round 3, fight. Time to lyrically batter you. This battle rap is something I didn't want to have to bring your mum and dad into. It's nothing personal. I'm sorry, Mrs. Vatsalou, but he mentioned my mum, so this is some shit that I have to do. The last time I heard your voice on a track was Game Over. Your mum's so big she puts her lipstick on with a paint roller. Her pussy is so big, it's the size of space. It's the size of space itself. And every time she took a shit when she was pregnant with you, you'd have to brace yourself. Fucking your mum is like bungee jumping, but you have to cover your nose because the clunge is bumping. When D-Shay put me up against him, I thought he was up to something, but I just murdered a snack, so where's my Sunday lunch, bitch? Yo, sorry.
Alright, yo. Look at your nostrils, you lame fuck. You look like a gay cross between Rick Ross and James Fox. If you sneeze, you'd probably take off the satin and just stay lost. Forearm up inside your nostrils, pulling out some space rocks. Your oval nose capacity could home a noble family. Your rubber lips could double flip and fold over the galaxy. My mother's tits got double nips and sometimes they embarrass me. If me and her were Adamy, their pum would need a gang of leaves. 10 hairy men inside your mum's pussy. The back of her is saggy, the front of her looks bushy. This ain't a game, you best to believe me. Nicola's a hoe and shaving ain't easy. Anything goes when your mum's involved. She's the kingpin when it comes to blows. But ask somebody if you don't know. When your mum sees me, she's like, what up, dog? 10 hairy men. You've got the physique of a skinny girl in Slimming World. I don't know whether to battle him or use him as a fucking javelin. You swapped your dignity and music for some fucking scissors and a tunic. And I think that'll do, prick.
Okay, so joining me now for some after clash reaction. We got Lokes, we got Stars, and we got Specs. What's going on, guys?
Yes.
So it's the second of the first round draws is just done and dusted. If we speak with Stars first of all, EOM guys, what are you saying about that? Who would you say now? I know you're trying to remain impartial, but obviously there's got to be a winner that's coming from this.
Yeah.
And I'm putting you on the spot.
With me, they both my as you know, like Isaac's my nephew, innit? So for me, I wouldn't like to say because I got enough like Blues family to me as well, so I let them decide.
Okay, so you're saying Lokes?
I'm not answering that one.
No, it was comedy. It was very close though.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, I think I'll go for Blue.
Blue Magic, you reckon? Yeah. What do you expect?
Alright, you see, because obviously the winner of this one.
Yeah.
Battled the winner of me and Reed for it, so I had to come down and observe myself and what I mean. I had to see myself in it and like being out of the picture. Obviously, you're part of the clique. So me being out of the picture now, I had to see, like agility and punchlines and clarity. And I think it was close though. It was close. I have to watch it again. But I think personally though,
from seeing it live,
I think
Blue just
alright, just.
Wicked clash.
That's not taking anything from Eyes though, because he was good.
Yeah.
He was good. Not taking nothing from him, but
they both turned up, man.
Yeah,
they both turned up. Did EOM proud?
Yeah, you know that. Before they clashed, they both arranged. I mean, they're both boys.
Yeah.
Well, men. They showed that today. Do you know what I mean? Just kept it love.
You can't take them from the soul. Like showmanship could have shook hands
and
before
plus,
the battle.
you got to realise as well that it was harder for these two guys because they're limited to what they can really say. Although they both know so much dirt about each other.
Personals and stuff.
So you got to think, exactly.
They kept it respectful.
Yeah,
so I want to know how deep they're going to go. That's what I'm thinking.
And they both done me proud. Yeah, as I am proud. Yeah.
Guys, enough respect for catching up with me.
Safe.
The second clash of the first round draws have been done. Blue versus EY Easy. I'm here, one of the guest judges now. Pluto, what's your verdict?
My verdict, right. I think this clash was a bit more ferocious than the previous clash. A better performance, I felt. First round, I don't think you couldn't pick them apart. The flows, the contents, deliveries was good by both guys. Second round, I think Blue Magic kind of just started edging out a little bit in front. And then of course there was an issue where EY Easy, I wouldn't say he choked, but he kind of, there was like I say, choke is too much of a graphic word to describe it. I think he just, his bars for that section of the clash were a little bit unrehearsed.
Stumbling.
Yeah, a little bit stumbling. Third round, I think, like I said, Blue Magic pulled clear. If I was going to give my verdict, Blue Magic, but it was very, very, very close. EY Easy definitely represented. But I think just Blue Magic's kind of confidence, the presence he came with, I think that's really what edged it for me.
Okay, so Pluto's decision, Blue Magic. Right, like I said, the Blue and EY Easy clash is over. Here for the judge's decision. I'm here with Supreme. So, round for round, what's your verdict?
Boy, well, I said I knew that was going to be funny, innit? I mean, I would call it a draw, except for two reasons. And the first reason is I just felt Blues, they was on par like with punchlines and lyrics, but Blues lasted a bit longer. I think he was doing, I don't know if he was doing 4 or 8 bars a bit longer, but then the last verse what EY had, it was short. I think he cut it short or something. So on par, but I mean if you want to give it like that, I'll say first round Blue, second round EY Easy, then third round Blue, but it's so tight.
Yeah.
It's so tight.
So you're gonna go with Blue?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Blue, yeah.
There we go. Supreme goes for Blue. I'm with Jay Noriel, the third guest judge of today. EY Easy and Blue, close clash, mixed decisions. So what's your verdict round by round?
Well, two close friends coming together, they had all the dirt that they could possibly imagine they could need on each other, which is what sort of strangers don't necessarily have. I think Blue started really strong. The kind of things he was saying about his close brother, I just couldn't even imagine. But then he came in, and I felt that he took the second round. He seems to balance himself well, and he really came in with some attacks. In the third, I'm going to have to say that Blue started strong, but he fell away. So it was like the last race, last to the line, and Blue had it. And so, given over the 2 rounds, I'll give it to Blue.
Go for Blue. That's Jay Noriel's decision. Blue Magic. I'm Dishay, Talk of the Town TV. Make sure you YouTube at youtube.com/TalkOfTheTownTV. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at TalkOfTheTownMG. And follow myself on Twitter at IamDishay. Watch out for new music coming soon.